everyone. Welcome back to RTS and welcome back to a layout share. And the layout share that we are going to do today has to do with our 4for4 series, because I know not everyone likes to watch process videos, and so I wanted to show what our 4for4 series is, and then also to mention that in our 4for4 series, those videos really basically aren't start to finish. I mean, they kind of are at the end, but they go in explaining and showing different ways that you can take those cuts of papers that we do in our series and different ways and different placements you can put them on your page. So basically, they're not start to finish videos. They are basically show and tell and a little bit of teaching intermingled. So I wanted to mention that because, again, not everybody likes to watch process videos. I wish that's all I had to do all day was to sit and watch process videos, but who has that kind of life, right? No. Okay. So I wanted to talk about our 4for4 series. It has been hugely popular around here, and it makes me excited because honestly the idea came for it while I was taking a shower one day. Yes, because it truly is an eye-opener to see how you can just take one piece of paper and just that one piece of paper and see how far that piece of paper, that 12 by 12 piece of paper, how far it can really stretch. And sometimes I know we love our paper, but in reality, one piece of paper can go a long way. And that was the whole purpose of the series, and to have fun along the way. So in our 4for4 series, what we do is we take 4 pieces of paper plus a buffer, and then we build up with our layouts, because we build 4 layouts. And then layout 1, we do 1 photo, layout 2, 2 photos, and layout 3, 3 photos, and layout 4, 4 photos. But that's not all. We also do 4 cards. Yeah, so that is why it's called the 4for4, 4 layouts, 4 cards using 4 pieces of paper. That is the whole preface. And so we have did 3 rounds so far, and these were all in 2018. And the first 4for4 round in 2019 will be coming up in March, and it will be a baby round. Yes, very fun. And we're also going to be playing with some different paper measurements. So something new, you know, I'm always keeping it fresh and fun. So I wanted to do a layout share today showing these 3 rounds of the 4for4 series, because again, process videos is not what everybody wants to do, but I do want to encourage you to look at the 4for4 if you want to take a few pieces of paper, especially if you have some favorite papers and you want to stretch them. This is the way to go. Okay, so in our first round, we did basically just a generic, I don't want to say a generic theme, but basically it was, you could use any paper you wanted. And my inspiration came from this Paper House floral paper, and I built my kit from that. And again, all the videos in our 4for4 series is in one playlist, and it's called 4for4 series. So I will have the link below. Hop over, watch how we did the kit, watch how we did the cuts, and then watch how we did each one of these layouts. Okay. So this was layout 1 using 1 photo, and take in mind how many layouts this piece of blue gorgeous navy floral landed on. Okay, navy and floral we don't get a lot of, but Paper House did it, and I think that paper pad is still available at Michael's, and I have found it at Tuesday Morning, and I think it's called One Big Happy Family or something like that. Okay, so that is a layout 1. Okay, and layout 2, and I have some of these covered up because I'm trying to finish these up, but yet there's some things I can't show because, you know, you got to be private. And so this is layout 2 with 2 photos. Okay, and there's that navy floral again, and then layout 3 had 3 photos. Okay, and now that floral piece didn't land on here. And then on layout 4, there's that floral piece again. And then I can't show you the cards because I've already been using them, and that's the whole purpose, to make cards so you don't have to buy cards, because cards are going up in price. I mean, amazing. When you pick out a card and it's $7, well, you might as well just give them a $10 gift card, right? Okay, and so that is where that landed. But what I want to show in this layout share is how we use those same paper cuts in each one of those rounds, and how each one of the paper, the layouts look different. Okay, so that's what I want to do. Okay, so of course there is layout 1. Okay, and of course, you know, I'm running out of room. Okay, there's layout 1. Okay, now let's see. You think it'll fall? We'll see. Okay, so I'm in the midst of load, and so my room is a creative cyclone, and you'll see a layout coming up about that. But oh boy, what fun. Yes, love that. Okay, so what I want to show in this layout share is how you can take these same paper cuts, just using different papers, and then also to maybe perhaps doing them in a different orientation, and you get a whole different layout. Love how that turns out because this is a quick formula. Okay, so here is round 1 where we did 1 photo, and then in round 2, again, just using 1 photo, but look how that looks different. Because first of all, in and of itself, just using different pattern paper, doing the same layout is going to look different. But we did different things with our paper cuts. And then of course, in the Christmas round, using 1 photo looks different even still. Again, just playing with those paper cuts. Then of course, we did a layout where we did 2 photos, and this is what it looked like in round 1. In round 2, look how completely different that is. Because not only is our page design, we have a vertical and we have horizontal, but then also too, our photos are in a different orientation. Here's vertical, here's horizontal. Love how that turned out. And then you can tell in round 2, we definitely got into textures. But please don't limit yourself thinking with the fall round you have to use fall papers, because there were several gals who did not do that. So you don't have to use fall papers to do the fall round using these measurements. You don't have to. It's just that's what the season we were in. And then of course in the Christmas round, this is what it looks like with the 2 photos. Again, looks different even still because we did something different with those paper cuts, those paper measurements. And then for the layout that we did 3 photos, that was round 1. Here is round 2. Looks different even still. Again, more textures. This was a Valentine's page, and when I built that kit, I didn't even know I was going to do a Valentine page. And this is what it looked like in the Christmas round, again, using 3 photos, but it looks completely different because we used the same paper measurements. Love how that turned out. And then the other thing I wanted to say is that in the 4for4 series, in layout 1, we use 1 photo, layout 2, 2 photo, and so on. But that doesn't mean you have to do that, because even though this has 3 photos, I showed in the video, you can use 1 photo, 4 photos. It's whatever you want to do using those same cuts. And then with that, we went into 4 photos in the first round. This is what it looked like in round 2 with our fall round. My journaling is going to go here. I mean, look at that difference in that. Again, we have the horizontal here. We got the vertical going on here. And then what did we do for in the Christmas round using 4 photos? Looks different, way different even still, because we did vertical and horizontal together. This is where we got into the L design. And again, this is where I was saying how we took round 1 and built more onto that into round 2. And then in round 3, we built even more on those paper cuts. But these are all the same paper cuts for each round. Amazing how that happens. And of course, like I said, in the March round, we will be playing with different paper cuts. And you do not have to do baby pages, even though it'll be a baby round. You can use whatever collection, whatever papers you want, and should do some quick pages and some quick cards. Don't forget that, because we're all about saving some money in 2019. I think we can all agree on that. Now, I did want to say that in our 4for4 series, there have been several other YouTube gals that have been playing with this and creating amazing pages. And girls, if you are watching this, can you please list your channel below so that we can all be inspired and see how you took this formula and how you ran with it and what your pages look like? Because you can give someone or 2 people the same measurements and same paper cuts, and the pages will look completely different. And so you can get inspiration from those gals, because I know Daisy has been hopping in, Dollie, Shannon, Becky, Tina, all those gals have been doing the 4for4 formula, and their pages look completely different. It's just fun how that works. So that is what I wanted to share today in this layout share. And also, too, I wanted to really mention that there are several other gals doing this 4for4 series. And I want you to see what they're creating as well. Because I would say, I think I've been doing my channel since April or May. So it's not been a complete year. And I would say the only downfall in creating content for YouTube is that I don't get to watch content on YouTube. So there's something that I had to, something you have to give up. And so I don't get to watch everybody like I used to, but I want you to watch them and get inspiration from them. And so girls, please list your channels below. And I will try to definitely list those gals that I know have been doing the 4for4 series so you can see their layouts too. And so that is all I have for today in this 4for4 layout share. And I hope you got to see what it's really about, Very, very quick pages, quick cards, and it can be done. Yes, absolutely. And just playing with 4 pieces of paper, especially if you only have 4 of a collection and you really want them to stretch, this is the way to do it in the 4 for 4 series. So there will be some, well, not some, there will be a lot of photos at the end of the video because I did a photo of each layout and also to the close-ups, because in our clusters we use some of our scraps from our pages. So I wanted to show that. So that is what I have for today. Come back to RTS because you never know what we're going to learn. Bye.